going to waste there from, you would say, Mawindo didn't really manage to keep that one up, and so is Matenga. Has lost it out, and now it's a throw-in for Malawi. Can they get another one? Perhaps they can double the lead, or will Zimbabwe respond? With the way that Zimbabwe is playing right now, do you think they can get a response, perhaps?
Not with the way they're playing right now. They're on the back foot, and I think the goal they consider has kind of disturbed them a little bit. So they'll need to regroup and try and force Malawi on the back foot as well.
Oh, here comes Zimbabwe now, chasing it out. Well, and that could be a shot, even here from the crowd, for a foul. Foul on, I believe that should be Mapua, the captain. Very good position, I would say. Seen a couple of goals.
Very good run from the captain there, and she just tried to force her way into the box, and unfortunately for her, she got put down by the Malawi defender who was in herself a yellow card. But she does look very strong, and I think she'll be the one to try and get Zimbabwe back in this game.
Absolutely. Now, Zimbabwe, Mapua to take it up as the captain, and it's a goal. What a goal, too! Two captains doing what they do best, and this time out, it's Zimbabwe's captain, D. Winnie Mapua, who has doubled, or rather equalized here for Zimbabwe. What a goal!
What a goal indeed. Beautiful free kick from the captain there, and the goalkeeper was just blinded by the defense that she had put in front of her. But credit to the captain Mapua for that wonderful free kick. Great goal from Zimbabwe. Equalizer.
We're really witnessing some talented young players from Sadek region in this tournament. So Zimbabwe have equalized here at the Ivers Valley Sport Ground in the 10th minute. 10 more minutes to go. And it's game on.
Indeed, it's game on here. Two of the strongest teams in the Sadek regions, actually, just not even at youth level, but senior level as well. So you would always expect a good game between these two sides.
Well, absolutely. And now here, Malawi looking to get another one. Mapua loses it out though. It's a good job there from the Zimbabwean defense, that particularly is Tanganai. She comes again. Zimbabwe perhaps could use this momentum now, building up that goal to maybe go up. What do you think?
Yeah, they could, but you can see it's a 50-50 kind of affair. I think it's just back and forth from both teams, and no one is really taking the initiative here. But I think with that goal, Zimbabwe should have the momentum, and hopefully they can make use of it.
Oh, they've got a player down for Malawi, and that's Kachala, I believe. Look back at this goal now. What a way to just equalize. Visionary from her too.
Yeah, the goalkeeper was nowhere near that ball. It was a well-taken free kick. She picked a spot and she put the ball right where she wanted to put it. Great goal from her.
And now Malawi have a chance for a free kick. Hey, maybe they can get one back. Mapua with this one, and well, straight to, but that should be fouled there. But it landed straight to her either way. Zonde. Chasing it down now. It's a very strong run, you could say, from Jaravani, although she loosed it out. Here comes Chitenye. Chitenye so far. What do you make of her, the way she's been performing?
She looks like she's one of those hard-running players. Then stop running. She chases down everything. If she can just be a little bit calmer
maybe
in front of goals, I think she won't get a goal.
And she's one of the players that has not really been the initial starters at this tournament. Getting a chance to start today. That could be a shout for serious foul there, but What do you think of what just transpired now? Is that intentional from...
Very, very intentional. She knew she could not get in front of the defender there. She decided to just go on and push her from the back. A cynical foul from the Malawian players, but good defending from Zimbabwe.
No, and this is now... Oh, very good chance for Mapua now, and straight once again colliding with Zonde.
That was very risky from Chawala there. Normally when the goalkeeper makes herself big and comes out like that, you don't want to go in there because you get yourself punched in the face.
Yes. Taking risks, as they say.
Yeah.
Yes, football sometimes you could take a risk and it goes your way. Sometimes it can really end badly. Now, just throw in here for Zimbabwe. Still about 6 minutes left in this first half. So plenty of goals that can be scored. It has been shown in this tournament. We've seen goals for teams like Zambia scoring about four goals in 5 minutes. So, I mean, I don't think it's impossible.
It is very possible. You can see both teams. It's an open game, and anyone can score at any moment.
Very, very, very nasty there for tackle. Maybe really was trying to get the ball, but
too overcommitted in that challenge there, and she just goes into her opponent and leaves a mark on her.
So now we also see some serious injuries yesterday. I mean, 2 players in the semi-finals in the same game that had to be carried out. Even some of them here I'm hearing had to be taken to the hospital. So gotta avoid that, especially on the final day of this competition.
They know that there's a $50,000 on the plate for them, so they're very, very committed, and it's a competition. They just want to compete and get that win, and they will do whatever it takes to try and get the win.
Absolutely, Clifford. Well, so to play for final 5 minutes of this first half. Here's Captain Mapua of Zimbabwe, also the goal scorer for that equalizer. What can she do this time? She goes for it. Really powerful on that one, straight to the hands of goalkeeper Mambea.
She has very good technique on her, some good power in her legs as well, so she would definitely be trying to just get that ball towards goal at every moment that she gets.
Indeed, Clifford. And now here, Malawi trying to push forward. It got all of Chitenje, who couldn't really keep it up. So now Zimbabwe have a chance to really break. Oh, a bit maybe sloppy there from Zoe. Or would you say there was just no one to get the ball to?
Well, I think she could have tried to take on her defender, because there's a 1-1 situation. She could have tried to go and try and find space to get a shot on, but she decided to look for a teammate. Talking about taking responsibility in such kind of situations.
Indeed, you see Coach Alina Mumba of Malawi. She's standing, as she should. But you can tell that she's, as you said, 50,000 on the line here. I always wonder what the coaches are saying.
Always trying to encourage the players to do their best and just try to give them some tips on where they can find their spaces.
Speaking of chances now, this is one. Loses it out, though. Maybe lost its momentum there. What can Zimbabwe do here? She's trying to chase it down, strongly Jaravani, but maybe she can get it always. She keeps going. Beautifully done by her. Can she find a teammate in the box? Well, still Zimbabwe's possession. This is Captain Mapua now. Picking up maybe Matenga, who was looking to get hold of Mapua, but failed. Here she is now, Matenga. Once again, not as successful as they would have loved. It's a chance now for Malawi to break. Very good one, and it's cleared away, or rather, all defended by young lady herself. Zanganai, or rather Zivanera, who, as I said, has been captaining the Zimbabwean side throughout this tournament. I guess maybe Coach Chibanda just deciding to sort of give this rotational captaincy thing a shot.
Yeah, so does some coaches do that thing of rotating the armband just to
give everyone a chance, maybe?
Yeah, because of leadership roles, they want everybody who's a leader in the team to have a few of the armband, which is a good thing for certain teams. Very competitive game, this one, and I really can't pick out a clear dominating team so far.
I couldn't agree more. The penalties starting to look very likely. I know it's early on, but I mean, you said it's never really good. The penalties are nerve-wracking, but
yeah,
it's a possibility if it ends this way.
Yeah, it does look the way the pace has kind of slowed down a little bit, and but penalties always put players under a lot of pressure,
Oh, sloppy there, very, very sloppy. Can Zimbabwe utilize it though? Okay, enough. Not. That was Zoe Window rather, who got it away. Still about a minute. We're actually into the final minute of this first half here at the Idas Valley Sport Ground for this CAF African Schools Football Championship COSAFA Qualifier 2025. This is the bronze medal match. And so far, it's all square here at the Idas Valley Sport Ground. And it's also half-time, officially. 10 minutes half-time break. Will Zimbabwe or Malawi perhaps get one back or two or three in the second half? Or we have to wait and find out. Stick around for the second half. But for now, it's Zimbabwe 1, Malawi 1. Well, we are about to get underway for the second half here at the Idas Valley Sport Ground for the fourth playoff match for the East African Schools Football Championship COSAFA Qualifier 2025. We're already seeing a substitution for for Zimbabwe, and so it looks like it's Tisha Matenga who has come off, and then we're seeing that Muparani has come on for Zimbabwe. So that's the change, but we are underway here in the second half. Zimbabwe and Malawi, it's all square so far. Both of those goals coming in from our respective captains. Captain of Zimbabwe, or rather Malawi, putting a team ahead in the first 5 minutes of the game, Kachala. And then Zimbabwe responded via their captain as well, Mapua, who equalized in the 10th minute of the first half. So we are about to find out whether or not we will need to go to penalties, because it's all square as it stands. 20 more minutes for either team to respond. So this is a free kick now for Malawi. What can they do here? We're taken up by, once again, captain Asaf, straight into the hands of goalkeeper Mambea, or rather Zonde of Zimbabwe.
Interestingly, both goals from the captains were from free kicks, beautifully taken free kicks, and I'm sure they will look to continue with the same trend in the second half as well. We have just witnessed that from the Malawian captain.
Look back at collision there between the two Malawian players. I believe that was Chitenia, and then
a very high foot from Zoe there of Zimbabwe, giving away that free kick in a dangerous position. Malawi free kick.
Indeed, we're about to find out who exactly will be walking away with the $50,000 as a bronze medalist. Now, running from Matibini there, or rather, yeah, it was Matibini who was really going for that one. Good defending. Really good defending there from, you have to say, from Kachala, the captain of Malawi. It's flicked away. Still just scrambling the ball, kind of right now, just looking like it's anybody's.
Yeah, the fact that both goals came from set plays shows that defensively the teams have been quite solid.
Absolutely. Looks like another substitution is happening, but it's for, this time it's Malawi. And very evidently that it's Maliko now for Malawi who has come on. Malawi's made a change as well. Some of those changes quite prominent. Zoe is off, and we saw that Matibini has come on for Malawi, or rather Zimbabwe as well. I think these substitutions are important early on in the second half.
Yeah, look, I think they just want to bring on some fresh legs there to just give a different touch to the game, and hopefully the changes can bring on some more energy into this game.
Indeed. Well, it's 23 minutes in. So far, 3 minutes into the second half. Not yet seen that. But both teams, as you said, Clifford really pushing to get to the back of the net. This is Malawi here. Picked up though, or cleared away by Matibini. And now, it's once again wonderfully done by Mawinda. But unfortunately for a teammate who was up front, could not get anything of it really. So we're waiting for another substitution for Malawi here. And it will be Flora Banda will be coming on, and here she comes on now for Malawi. Flora Banda has come on. Here the Idas Valley Sport Grounds as it stands. It stays this way throughout the entirety of this match. We're going to go to penalties straight up. Just a new substitute there Banda already with her first touch to the ball. And Chiitsu got a touch to that to get it away out of play. So a throw in for Malawi.
I'm sure you can see both teams are just struggling to create anything meaningful right now. Looks like we're headed for a stalemate, but you know, football is a game of final whistle, and until then, we won't know if we are going to penalties or not. But the way it's going right now, it looks like it's headed in that direction.
Absolutely. You already saw that both of those goals coming from set pieces too, and set pieces are always a way probably for a game like this.
Yeah.
That's as you said, both teams just going for it, or rather just trying to somehow get to the back of the net, but failing make anything meaningful. Not really seen any shots onto goal so far in the second half directly.
Yeah, both defenses are just keeping it very, very tight, making it very difficult for the other team to create any opportunities, and it does get frustrating even for the coaches. You can see on the bench they are being very animated there.
That's flicked away by Captain Kachala of Malawi there. So throw in for Zimbabwe. Once again, flicked away.
No team has been able to have total control and domination of the game.
Well, although domination does not necessarily does not mean you're going to win, but it is a step into that direction. And like you said, football is a very interesting game. Anything can happen. We'll have to wait until the final whistle has been blown as to what transpires here. This is a throw-in now for Malawi. This is Byford. Byford with this throw-in here. She's surrounded Mapua, but for some reason still manages to keep it up.
Getting tough for both teams here. Very, very tough game. I think they have figured each other out, and it's just very physical and very, very high intensity game.
This is the third place match. Imagine what the final is going to give. Some of the cheers you're hearing here in the stands, the South African side. In Zambia as well. As they make their way here, as well as there will be both the boys and girls taking part in the finals. Now, this run here by Flora Banda, picked up though by Praise. Just sort of, you'd say the ball is almost in the middle of the park. That's where the football is taking place. Majority, not as much up front, both of these sides.
Yeah.
The goalkeepers are yet to really get a real taste to the ball in the second half.
I think if there was someone who's just joined us right now, they probably wouldn't even know if they're goalkeepers in the goalpost, because the whole game has just been in the middle of the park, crowded here, and there's nothing really coming out of it. And this is where you can either win or lose a game from.
Clifford, you're watching the CAF African Schools Football Championship here from the Idas Valley Sport Ground in Stellenbosch. This is only the beginning of the day. We still got several matches coming away. We also got the third, fourth player for the boys competition, and then followed by both of the finals and the girls. Both the finals of the boys and the girls. Now, this is the first match of the day. Now, Zimbabwe looking to really chase it away here, Zibanera. She also has been really instrumental. I have to commend Zibanera in the defense of Zimbabwe. She's very, very steadfast. She knows what she's doing there. And a lot of those chances where, or rather, we saw incidents where it could have been very risky, could have gone either way. But she has kept it at bay for Zimbabwe in the back.
Yeah, she reads the game very well, and she's always very composed and a step ahead of her teammates. That's why she's able to do all those things. Shows her football intelligence is quite good.
Indeed. And now here, Zoe just manages to get all the fit. Picks up Mapua. What can they do here now, Malawi? Saw that she did get a touch to that as a bunny, or rather Kapasule. See on your screen just some of the spectators, but also the players that have been playing throughout this tournament. They've also come out to be spectators, or their counterparts. Just unable to control the ball. Now straight to Zonde.
That was a good attempt there from Malawi. At least they come out of the midfield and create a goal scoring opportunity. Unfortunately, so just go straight to the goalkeeper, but that was very good to see, because this is where games are won and lost.
Also, another thing, probably Clifford, is that perhaps maybe tactically, from an attacking point of view, because we're seeing, obviously, you want to play down, you really want to counter and things of that nature, but maybe is it better in a game like this, you would say, to just go for it long range when you get those type of opportunities, since you're unable to make it out of the traffic?
Yeah, I think it's to be good to just go like that, because already we've seen long range calls in this game.
Look at this one, a chance now for Malawi! And they score. They have been really vying for that one. It comes in from Matenga.
That was a very good through ball from the midfield again into the striker there, who just takes a very perfect weighted shot into the far corner of the goalkeeper, and she could really do nothing about that. That was a very good goal.
Let's look back at that. It's Mapua there, and she just slots it home. My goodness, what a good goal.
Very good goal indeed there, coming from Malawi's just number 19, Chawala, who makes no mistake after a great pass from the midfield. And Malawi will probably want to hold on to this lead, because they have been very good defensively, and I don't see them conceding unless a miracle from Zimbabwe happens.
But still about 8 minutes to go in this game, so like you said, miracle can happen. Anything can happen, actually. So we are unable to make that decision. And Zimbabwe can respond here. As it stands, Malawi with the upper hand in this game, very close to that third place, and $50,000 US. That's 2-1. Zimbabwe perhaps looking to respond, but first they have to chase down, and she does a fantastic job there. Praise to get it away.
Very good defending there from Praise there. It's I don't know, last time I saw a jersey number 10 playing as a centre back, but Zimbabwe have shown us that it's very possible, and she did some very good defending.
Indeed. So this is now another free kick. The captain who scored that goal in the first half, Kachala, for Malawi. And now, Zimbabwe here. Ace with that. Just a nice one, and just the misses there. really kind of looked like it might find a way somewhere.
Yeah, that was a very good try from the likely scorer for Zimbabwe, the captain of the side. I think she saw the goalkeeper off the line, and she just tried to get the ball over her. Unfortunately, she could just not find the target, but it was a very good attempt from Zimbabwe.
Mapua with that one for her side. She is also, like you mentioned, Clifford, she also scored that goal in the first half, so it's probably the most likely person, or rather player, to you would expect to score or to equalize here for Zimbabwe.
Throughout the tournament, she's actually been their best player, so I think there's a lot of expectations on her shoulders there, carrying the team forward, and unfortunately she just couldn't find the back of the net on that occasion.
Indeed. And this tournament, not just about playing on the field, as you see, spoil boys and girls there. Also, this is a way for just grassroots football development as a whole. Some workshops we have seen also take center stage. Some refereeing, coaching, horses, those things is what it's all about, because football is broad.
Yeah, yes. Very good initiative from COSAFA and the Motsepe Foundation to come up with this schools football program. A lot of people are really benefiting from this program in Southern Africa, and we hope to see it grow even bigger than it is right now. We hope to see even those countries that cannot manage to participate coming to participate as well.
Absolutely. Well, another free kick here. Zimbabwe this time out and runs into traffic. And I'm sure goalkeeper Ambeya gets that one comfortably. As I would say, is having the more quiet game in the second half, goalkeeper Ambeya, compared to a counterpart Zonde.
Yeah, like I mentioned, I think that both defenses have been quite solid here. That's why we have not seen much of the goalkeepers in action. Most of the football has been played in the middle of the pack.
That was a foul on substitute Sukati, or rather substitute Zimbabwe. She was the one that came on immediately in that second half. Mapurani. If you are Coach Mumba, what are you thinking right now, Clifford? The coach of very risky there. If you are the coach of Malawi.
Yeah, I think you have the lead. You've got about 4 minutes to go in the game. You just want your team to just get hold of the possession, because once you have the possession, then the opponents don't have a chance to come and get a goal against you. So I think you just want to encourage them to keep hold of the possession and keep it tight at the back, not taking any risk, because they're playing against a team that can score against you at any moment. So you have the advantage, you have to take care of the advantage.
Indeed. Now, Zimbabwe looking to really get on back, and that's a strong strike. My goodness. Just couldn't into the back of the net, but it was a really good attempt there.
Yeah, once again, the captain Mapua showing us her quality and her technique and the strength in the type of shots that she takes, and she's the most likely goal scorer for this team, and everything just falls on her. Again, she just fails to find the back of the net, but good attempt from her again.
There's only 3 minutes left in this second half before the game officially ends, so if Zimbabwe are going to respond, they have to do it now, or at least in the next 3 minutes.
You have rightly put that one there. They have to risk it. Now is the time to risk it, because they don't have a lot of time remaining for them.
Indeed, as you can see there, the coach of, I believe, Zimbabwe, Coach Chibanda, just really was probably hoping for something to just happen. Something ought to happen if they want to get their hands on that silverware. Zimbabwe.
Yeah, with 2 minutes to go, they really need a big miracle, something to happen. And the way they're not keeping hold of possession, it doesn't look likely that they will get that equalizer that they're looking for to force the game to go to penalties.
You have said that correctly, Clifford. Now this is Malawi. Still, maybe not. I mean, you can never also be satisfied if you're with the 2-1. It's never safe, and that's... Oof. Did she get a touch to that?
Yeah. Great save from her. Great strike and a great save.
From Zonde?
Yes, 2 great moments in a few seconds there. Great strike from the Malawian player and great save from the Zimbabwean goalkeeper, just to put that ball out of position for a corner kick to Malawi.
Still looking to get another one, or maybe 2 more here in Malawi. As I was saying, with a 1-0, whenever there's a 1-goal deficit, it's never safe. You can never be too comfortable, because anything can go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you've got the 1-0 lead, look at that strike again there from the Malawian captain. Good technique, good strike, but the goalkeeper was really just up to the task, and she just tipped the ball over for a corner kick.
That was lovely stuff. Quality. So corner kick for Malawi. Probably one of the last few activities of this game, because we are already into the final minute. Seconds left now. So Zimbabwe have got to act quick. If not, Malawi is still actually currently with the ball here, so they are still looking to get to the back of the net, as they should with football.
Yeah. Malawi has actually been more dominant in this second half of the game, and they have created the better opportunities for themselves, and they have gone ahead, and they're now just a few seconds away from winning that bronze medal and the $50,000
US
prize
dollars,
money.
that is.
US dollars, yes.
So, chance now, Zimbabwe to break, but perhaps not successful. Matibini. There you have it. There you have it. Malawi have won, or rather, scooped the third place match here at the CAF African Schools Football Championship. They are your bronze medalists for this year's edition. Last year, the silver medalist, and once again, they grabbed some silverware, $50,000 in addition to that.
Deservedly so. I think they really deserve to win this game. They had the most of the possession. They created the better chances, and congratulations to Malawi for winning third position in this tournament.
Indeed, that's what it's all about. What a match too, very competitive. And we have witnessed here at the Idas Valley Sport Ground, only the first match of the day. You can see some smiles on the faces of the Malawans, as they should. We have to look back at those goals. Look at that goal from Kachala, the first one, to put Malawi ahead. Just wow. But you also mentioned that goalkeeping perhaps could have done better from Lillian.
Yeah, definitely could have done
Zonde.
She was watching the ball come towards her the whole time, but she just couldn't make a move on it.
There's the second goal from the captain of Mapua there of Zimbabwe.
That was a brilliant strike, and the goalkeeper was nowhere near it. And I think from the position where she was standing, she could have put someone in front of that post there just to cover her up, because she was too far from where the ball was placed.
I had several incidents like that. That was one of those moments that could have ended it either way. And then that was the goal that put Malawi ahead. This time it was scored by Chawana, Trinus Chawana,
That was
finishing
a
it off.
finish. Great finish.
Indeed.
Just fought well and just put it in the right place there, beyond the reach of the goalkeeper. Very good finish from her.
Celebrations, jubilation for the under-15 girls of Malawi, who have won the bronze medal. This is the first match of the day, and I think we have started off on a high, I would say, Clifford.
Yeah, very great morning, great football that we have just witnessed here, and we hope to see another great game coming up. Malawi boys will definitely hope to follow in the footsteps of their female counterparts and win bronze as well. So it's now up to them now to join the party.
They'll be taking on Eswatini just in a moment.
Yeah.
So stick around for that game right here from the Idas Valley Sport Ground.
Wearing grey, and this is how the two teams line up, with Eswatini kicking off here. Yenziwe in goals. We have Manzevele on the right side as well of the field, as we see Eswatini kicking off here and looking for an early break here, but Malawi clear the lines and launch the ball forward. Malawi.
Indeed, Malawi hoping to step into the footsteps of their female counterparts.
Yeah, Malawi whip the ball in the box. Can they get something from here? Malawi in attack. Swatini, good clearance, good defending from Eswatini. Some good intentional attacking from Malawi early in the game, Michelle.
Already, and that's what wins you a game, as you always say. And you are very confident in your attack and you go for it. Also sets the momentum right when you keep doing that.
Yeah, here come one of the best players for Eswatini has been Anele Dlamini, just number 19, looking to create something there. Malawi commit a free kick just outside the 18-yard box there. Dangerous play from Malawi there, and they end themselves a yellow card. What can Swaziland get from this situation, Michelle? We saw some very good free kicks from the first game between the ladies of Zimbabwe and Malawi. Will Eswatini make use of this opportunity as well?
I believe they can. Like you mentioned, some of their players very, very instrumental in that. And that's if whatever it is that they can utilize to get to the back of the net is what they need to use. If they know they are not as attacking or they don't usually use counter attack.
Yeah, we just look again there, that free kick that Eswatini got. Wow, that was a late challenge from Malawi and putting themselves under a lot of pressure. That was jersey number 20 of Malawi, who is Lamek Kamanga, with a very, very poor challenge on the Eswatini player.
Indeed. Maybe they can use this. We have to wait and see. Eswatini. Oh, it's nice to see some youngsters out and about here.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure they're just imagining themselves being on that pitch in the near future as well. School kids it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the CAF African COSAFA region qualifiers under 15. The winners of this tournament, boys and girls, qualify to the 2026 Continental African Championships as Eswatini take a free kick on goal. Not the best of free kicks. They lacked power, but good technique over the wall, but just lacked power to give the goalkeeper any problems. Who collects and moves it forward, hoping for the counter-attack. But here comes Eswatini with their top striker, Dlamini. Nearly just finds himself in an offside position there.
Oh, that attempt there for a free kick, like you mentioned, maybe just needed more decisiveness and power to that.
A little bit more power could have done the trick, but unfortunately he just couldn't generate the power that he was looking for. Both sides have made 3 changes from the teams that lost to South Africa and Zambia respectively in the semi-finals, and the coaches will be hoping that the changes will be positive and get them the bronze medal and the chance to win themselves $50,000 in prize money. What do you think about the prize money, Michelle? I mean, the champions here walk away with $100,000. The silver medalists walk away with $75,000. The winners, the bronze medal is $50,000.
I think it's fantastic. I mean, we talk about developing grassroots. This money particularly will be used to whatever it is that they want to do in terms of developing their school football level in their countries, which I think is a great initiative from the Dr. Patrice Motsepe Foundation, really, like you mentioned earlier. When we invest sort of resources in these type of young stars at 15 years old or 13 at 14, already having this type of investment in you, it motivates you and it shows you that in the future even better is going to come.
Malawi with an opportunity here. Can they make use of it? Malawi still in possession of the ball in the 18-yard box. Oh, that's a foul. Some very aggressive defending there from Eswatini. Very risky defending as well from their captain Ngwenya. He could have given away a penalty in that situation. Unfortunately, lucky for him, he was just outside the penalty box. And Malawi have a free kick just in a very dangerous position. And they'll be hoping to make use of that set piece. What do you think of the set pieces in this tournament? So just over the set pieces, do you think they've been good?
I actually want to talk on that because whether it's the boys or the girls competition, it's been evident that set pieces come into play. You look at the likes of free kicks, goals that we've seen come from free kicks, even corners. Yeah. We have seen goals come directly from corners in the back of the net, which is really something that I believe is good to look out for because it wins you a game at the end of the day.
Absolutely. As Malawi here prepare to take a free kick, it will be an in-swinger from them. What can they get from this one? Can they break the deadlock early in the game here? Float into the box. Malawi is still in the possession. Swaziland, Eswatini hold tight and clear their lines. They finally clear the lines, but Malawi have a good shoot at goal. The ball just goes over the crossbar. Michelle.
Kind of attempt there, but wide, you would say?
Yeah.
Very equal. I would say this is very balanced game. So far, you've seen Eswatini go up front, and so is Malawi.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that the game is flowing in terms of getting up front because when it's stuck in midfield, it's a little bit frustrating. You don't see them going up front, but to see that both sides are really putting effort into that, it's lovely to see.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes into the game and it's evenly poised here. 0-0. Malawi in oak green, 0, and Eswatini in oak blue, 0 as well. We are yet to see any meaningful impact on goals so far in this game. As Malawi break through, their lineman has just scored for an offside there. He was very, very offside. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we are broadcasting live from Edith's Valley Sports Field in Stellenbosch, South Africa. This is the CAF African Football Championships Under 15 Southern Africa COSAFA region. The winners of this tournament have an opportunity to qualify for the Continental Showpiece in 2026. The current holders of this tournament are South Africa, who have won the last 3 editions. Eswatini with an attack there. What can they get from here? Eswatini with a strike on target. Eswatini just goes wide off target for a goal kick to Malawi. So South Africa have dominated the last 3 editions since inauguration in 2022. Malawi, in Zimbabwe, and in Namibia last year. And they face one of their fiercest rivals in Zambia in the final this morning. What do you make of the final?
I really cannot wait, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's going to be one to look out for. It's going to definitely keep you on your feet too. We've seen the way in which both of these sides have performed, but also the way you try to check and see how they performed in their semi-finals. And that's very, very important to notice that.
Absolutely.
Even though they are very dominant, when these two sides meet, anything goes.
Absolutely.
So we can see we can even likely expect a dominant performance from either of these teams.
I totally agree with you. A matchup between South Africa, be it the girls, be it the boys, it's always very competitive from youth to senior level. South African girls, Michelle, have also dominated the last 3 editions. But now, interestingly enough, the last 3 editions have all been won away from home, and finally they get to host the tournament. Do you think we shall see an away team winning as well away from home, or will South Africa continue with their dominance?
I mean, it's possible. Zambia just is equally strong, but obviously it would be amazing for South Africa to take it on home. So you see the amount of, especially the learners who have come out here and to support the South African side.
Yeah, as Malawi break through here, what can they create from here? Malawi with a chance. Oh! He just could not find that finishing catch, but it was a very, very good counter-attack from Malawi and good defending, good defensive work from Swaziland, Eswatini, just to put that attacker off. I keep referring to Swaziland because it is.
Yes,
but it is actually Eswatini. So apologies for the Swazi name. It is no longer Swaziland. It is now Eswatini.
Some of the dignitaries who are also in attendance.
Yeah.
So it's good to see the delegation here, the COSAFA delegation, who are in attendance.
Yeah, some of the delegates there that have made this competition very, very possible. It has been a lovely competition so far, and kudos to COSAFA for putting up such a great event. As Malawi go on the attack there, and Eswatini just clear their lines for a throw-in to Malawi in green. The Flames of Malawi. What can they do from this attack?
Some of the other teams that will be playing later today, the girls, which are just on your screen now.
Clearance there from Eswatini, out of danger for a throw-in to Malawi. Malawi trying to put on the pressure to try and break the deadlock here. It is 9 minutes, as still 0-0 between Malawi and Eswatini. Eswatini launch a long ball forward, hoping to get some momentum on it. He beats his mark, and man there goes on the run. Can he put in a cross? He does put in a cross. What can Eswatini get from this? Eswatini with a opportunity. Eswatini, oh, what a good block, but they're still not out of danger. Eswatini, oh.
You have to look at that jump from the goalkeeper.
Yeah. That's a jump of relief. That is a jump of relief, because the first shot that was blocked was actually headed for the back of the net, and you could see that jump. It's a jump.
Yeah, but that jump also signifies the fact that, you know what, he's really awake.
Yeah.
And you can see in the way both of these goalkeepers have been really present in this game.
Yeah.
And maybe compared to the girls' game, they are actually, we can see that the goalkeepers are in the game too, because their players are going so much up front.
That's very true. And it's a very high intensity game, so both goalkeepers have to be alert to anything that falls around in their box, and it's good to see them really working up so early in the morning, but they know that they have got the bronze medal to play for, and they just want to grab that bronze medal. Malawi with a free kick on the edge of the box, a poorly taken free kick, and goes out of touch. Goal kick to Eswatini.
More delegates.
Yeah, that is the famous Dr. Tulani Ngwenya, COSAFA and CAF doctor, enjoying some action here with Mr. Lunga as well from the production team of
I think
COSAFA.
there was also a workshop that had something to do with safeguarding,
Yes,
as well as the medical aspect of football.
yes,
It was lovely to see.
yeah. And Malawi have just made 2 substitutions here, trying to bring on some fresh legs as early as possible. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tournament with rolling substitutions, meaning that you can substitute players and bring them back on as well. So you always have a pair of fresh legs.
I think that's fair. More tournament that has been this fast. You have players. I mean, you got teams playing 2 games a day,
Yeah,
and they're also still very young. So also a good precautionary measure.
yeah. And the weather conditions are quite hot, so you do expect some fatigue to creep into the players, and they will need fresh legs as much as they can. Here come Malawi. Can they get something out of this ball? Good cross into the box. Oh, it just goes over the striker, and the Swatini clear their lines. Malawi back in possession. High intensity game. Both teams trying to find the breakthrough, but not finding it as yet. Malawi on the attack again, using their wings very well. Malawi on the wings. Oh, great play from Malawi's jersey, number 9, Innocent Jauma. He's been very good in the wings for Malawi. Very tricky young player, and he just wins his team a corner kick. We have seen some goals from the corner kicks, and Malawi will be hoping to continue that trend with this corner kick. Ball floated in the box, header from Malawi. Oh, he's a crossbar. Oh, that was a very good attempt from
Perhaps a shout,
Malawi.
a shout from the Malawian saying that could have been over the line, but my observations.
We don't have VAR, unfortunately, so we are able to see that one again. But here comes the corner kick again. Malawi again with a set piece. Oh, just miss. Strike on target. Just goes out of play for a goal kick too.
Quite a close call there for Malawi, though.
Yes.
Nearly in the back of the net. But also you have to commend the defense of Eswatini that have been making sure that they have to scramble as much as possible to keep it out.
Absolutely. Well, a corner kick was given, meaning that it was a great save from the goalkeeper. So, good corner kick, good header, and a great save from Yenziwa in the cause of Eswatini. The midfield looks pretty crowded. Most games are either won or lost in the midfield. The stronger your midfield, the higher your chances of winning a game. A free kick in the middle of the park to Eswatini. Eswatini in all blue, Malawi green and white socks.
Speaking of the midfield, I think we've seen very strong midfields from both of these teams.
Yeah. Eswatini with a quick start there, whipped in, defended by Malawi. Eswatini still in the attack. Ball brought back in the box. Can they get something out of this one? Eswatini. Malawi is trying to clear the lines. Eswatini with the ball. Oh, good defending from Malawi, and they clear their lines. It is a very high intensity game. 14 minutes gone. We still haven't really seen any meaningful attack on goal. Do you think this game is 50-50? Who do you think is dominating so far?
I think it's very much balanced, like I said, but now in these first few minutes we have seen Malawi so much more stronger up front compared to how they started earlier, and I think Eswatini were the side, as much as they are both going for it, Eswatini were looking likely to get to the back of the net first, but now Malawi really pushing forward. I think it's they kind of switch sides, you know. This few minutes it's Malawi and then Eswatini,
Absolutely.
and that's how you know it's a balanced game.
Yeah, they are both struggling for dominance in this game, and that's why it keeps going up and down without a clear dominator so far. But Malawi have looked a little bit sharp going forward, and they just can't find that finishing touch. Malawi in the attack again. What can they get from here? Good play from Malawi. Cross coming to the box. Can they find something here? Malawi still in attack. Ball just whizzes past the goalkeeper, and Eswatini are able to clear the ball out of touch for a throw into Malawi.
Might see penalties, maybe. I know you're not the biggest fan of penalties, but
being a former footballer myself, I know the trauma that penalties can create for players. You know, so
I can only imagine.
It's very stressful, and you don't want to see players refusing to even take a penalty kick because of the fear of missing out. But here come Eswatini with their main striker Dlamini. What can he do from here? Uses his big strong body to muscle his way past the Malawi defense. Can he hold on to the ball? Malawi do a dab on him and clear their lines. But here come Eswatini still in possession. Can they find the cross? Eswatini, here they come. Cross comes into the box. Is there someone home? Our goalkeeper comes and collects. Very foul on the goalkeeper.
I think one of the other observations I've made about this tournament is the level of these players in terms of not sportsmanship, but you would say we've not really seen, with very few yellow cards issued, even.
Yeah, I think
it's been really, really, in terms of discipline, if I may say, not major events of that nature that we have witnessed.
Yeah. Well, there is a prize for fair play in this at the end of this tournament, so most teams are aware of that, and the discipline has been very good. And there's been also some very good officiating. Some of it has been lenient, but the discipline has really been good. As Malawi attack here with their number 9, can they find the back of the net? Malawi with the attack. Oh, great defending again from Eswatini. Malawi still on the attack here. Can they find the breakthrough? Malawi point to the box. Malawi header comes there. Oh, not a very good header. Headed out of touch for a goal kick to Eswatini. I felt there that Juma should have gone on. Juma for number 9 for Malawi should have actually gone and taken a strike on target, because he really broke very well into the box. Just look at that corner kick comes out. And it actually was it was a save from the goalkeeper. Yes. Save from the goalkeeper.
And definitely no sign of it going over the line.
No, not at all. Malawi is still attacking.
Tearing away, you have to commend the defense as well of Eswatini.
Yes.
These first few moments really been instrumental.
They have held their lines very, very well. I think both defense have been very, very good, and they have stopped all attacks that are coming through. And but Malawi have been strong on their wings, and here they come again with their number 9, their danger man. He breaks through into the box again. Can he find the net this time? Oh, good defending, good solid defending again from Eswatini to stop that attack from Malawi. Malawi have been very strong on the right side, but here comes Eswatini on the left side. Can they find something as well? Eswatini takes his man on. What can he do from here? Plays the ball back out of danger. Tries to track a shot, but good defending from Malawi once more.
I think if there's anybody who was doubting Eswatini as the underdogs, completely incorrect. I'm sure they must be feeling how incorrect they were.
Yes. I mean, they got hammered in the first game 4-1 by Zambia, and everybody wrote them off, but they bounced back, and they also equally clobbered Comoros Islands to give themselves an opportunity to be in this stage of the competition.
Indeed.
Yeah, good defending there from Malawi. They just force a goal kick for themselves there. It is 19 minutes gone, and it is Eswatini 0, Malawi 0. Malawi have looked the better side attacking, but they just haven't found that finishing touch that they've been looking for. But we have to give credit to the defense of Eswatini. They have held they've done very well defensively.
My observations, these players very consistent.
Absolutely.
And also hoping that he's okay. You do not want to lose a player at this point in time.
Yeah.
Especially one that has been performing as well as he has. But plenty of good subs as well on the bench for Eswatini if they have to make those changes. Seeing the likes of Busiswa Dlamini, Maseko as well.
Another opportunity by Malawi there, just number 9. I think he should have looked to square the ball for his teammate there, who was in a better position, but he smelled glory and just decided to go for it. But some very good committed defending from Eswatini, as Eswatini make a substitution. Anile Dlamini is replaced by just number 7, Siavuya Ntumalo, and the referee brings the first half to a halt as it ends. Eswatini 0, Malawi